I seen things. Things most people wouldn't believe. You ever seen a man step on a landmine? His name was Albert Booker. Real wise ass from Minnesota. We was in the deep bush outside Fukang, and he put his foot down. We all heard the click. His body blown apart, limbs and organs shot straight up into the air, and then fell back down to the earth in perfect order to reassemble him with a scoodly-doodly-doot sound effect. Physiologically, he was fine, but his knees and nipples had switched places, so we called him Nipple Knees for the rest of the war. It was a silly war.
I was a private stationed directly outside of Saigon. My best friend, Ron Pinkfist, he heard a bang, he got scared. He jetted into the jungle. He didn't realize it, but he ran directly off a cliff face. Made it a good 30 feet before he realized he was suspended in air. Before I could tell him not to, he looked down. His feet comically scrambled to get back to the ledge, but he was no longer moving. The last image I have of him is of Ron holding up a sign that said, "Yikes!"
There were so many terrible injuries. And what would happen is I would come in to treat the patients, but I was such a sexy nurse that the men would just turn into wolves. Their eyes would bulge out, and they would scream, "Auga!"
You ever seen a 19th century top hat play chess against a bowl of spaghetti?
Their tongues would sort of roll out of their mouths like a piece of long taffy.
You ever seen a dog try on shoes?
The Charlies, they had removed the bottom section of the ladders and they were adding it to the top so that we were perpetually climbing further and further.
You ever seen a steampunk robot version of Larry Bird slam dunk a communion wafer into the Pope's mouth?
Some of the patients, they were cats, and the only certifiable doctor was a mouse.
You ever seen a normal-sized man wrestle thousands of little tiny versions of himself and lose? I have.
It's the way we take it to the bottle.